What's up, y'all? This is your boy Eddie Jackson. Welcome back to the Drop That Podcast. Before we get into film talk, I want to shout out Laidback TV, our number one sponsor, okay? They are the number one over Xfinity and Spectrum put together, motherfucker, okay? Compatible on your iPhones, your Androids, and your Fire Sticks. Over 10,000 channels, movies on demand, every sports channel, every HBO, simplified with every fucking language, whether it's Espanol, French, Italian, Armenia, Chinese, you name it, okay? Check them out on laybacktv.com, okay? LAYBACKTV.com, only $25 a month. Tell them your boy Eddie Jack sends you. Now let's get back to film talk. Yeah, hey! Oh, there you go. I thought we lost you, motherfucker. Now, this is film talk, and this is actually a dedication of episode of Film Talk, okay? It goes out to the legendary, I'm talking legendary in this film industry, Hollywood, whatever. Whether it's film, whether if it's theater, you fucking name it. I'm talking the legendary Denzel Washington, who had just announced that he's going to wrap up 5-6 films, 7 technically. Once he's done with these, he's retiring. Most likely he will be retiring at age 71, going into 72. He's about to be 70 next month. So, happy early birthday to the legendary Denzel Washington. Y'all seen him. Fucking Malcolm X, Training Day, every film. You know what I mean? The Magnificent Seven, Book of Eli, you name it. This is dedicated to him. You know what I'm saying? He's one of my inspirations in this industry, and I want to shout out to him. Denzel Washington, you're the legend, bro. Give a shout out to you, man. So he's gonna finish. Let's get into the projects that he's gonna finish up his career, his legendary career. Okay, I say that fucking very, very openly and proudly. Legendary career. Put some respect on his name. Okay, he just wrapped up Gladiator 2. Okay, Gladiator 2 with, you know, jumping in there. Like a lot of his films that he's finishing his career with, it's like a connection. You know what I'm saying? For an example, he's done 2 films with the legendary and Academy Award winner Russell Crowe. Okay, 2 films with him, and they got great fucking chemistry. You know what I'm saying? Russell Crowe was in the first Gladiator 25 years ago. The first Gladiator, right? First film. His character passed away. And look at Gladiator 2. Denzel's jumping in there. It's so fucking awesome, the connection there. Okay? He's going to be joining the Broadway project, or how you say it? Othello. I hope I'm saying it correctly, okay? Excuse me if I'm not. Othello. It's a Broadway show with Jake Gyllenhaal, okay? Very interesting. Didn't see that one coming. He's going to be working on a project called King Lear, okay? Another project, it's going to be a Steve McQueen project. I'm kind of curious what that's going to be about. He's really theater, you know what I mean, before he got into film. So, you know, he's going back to the shit that he knows what to fucking do. Okay? He's gonna reunite with legendary director Spike Lee. You know, they done Malcolm X, they done He Got Game, and they also did The Inside Man. Okay, with Clive Owen and Jodie Foster. So he's gonna be back with Spike Lee doing High and Low. Okay, I want to see what that's about. He's gonna be doing adaptation to a project of Hannibal, okay, legendary Hannibal, and is going to be reuniting with a director that he's worked with on Training Day and the whole trilogy to The Equalizer, Antoine Fuqua, okay, legendary director Antoine Fuqua. And then he just announced this, right? Full circle. Rest in peace to Chadwick Boseman, legendary actor, played James Brown, Jackie Robinson, and he was known as Black Panther. Legendary film. Okay? apparently Ryan Coogler, who directed the first two Black Panthers, is writing a actual part and a role for Denzel Washington to make his MCU debut in Black Panther 3. I can't wait to see that. So those are going to be all the projects that Denzel Washington is going to conclude his legendary career. So salute to the man, the legend, the myth, the man himself, Denzel Washington. And as a show of a token of our appreciation for him, this is in no particular order. Let me fucking repeat this, okay? Put some respect on his fucking name and his projects and his work of art, okay? His beautiful work of art. This is in no particular order. I have selected 10 films. 10 films, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, okay? Of Denzel Washington projects, films, that are my personal favorite. That no matter how old they get, I can watch that shit on repeat from beginning to end, okay? So let's salute. And this is in no particular order. This is just the order I wrote them in, okay? First project, I want to give shout out to the classic, The Bone Collector. Yes, sir. The Bone Collector. Man was fucking paralyzed from literally the shoulders down and was able to kill this role. You know what I'm saying? So, the shout out to Bone Collector. It was also starring Angelina Jolie, Ed O'Neill from The Married with Children, and Luis Guzman, Boricua. So, shout out with The Bone Collector, okay? Second project, I put down John Q, father of the fucking millennium, century, you name it. Well, century is lower than a millennium, so let's go with a millennium. Dad of the millennium, John Q, put his life on the line and his freedom to save his son and get him a new heart. You know what I'm saying? It was also starring Robert Duvall and the legendary, rest in peace, Ray Liotta. Okay? John Q, I got that right there. Number 3, I put down Two Guns. Yes, sir. 2 fucking Guns that starred also Mark Wahlberg and the legend himself. And rest in peace, Bill Paxton. Yes, sir. Bill Paxton fucking killed that role too. You know what I'm saying? So I got Two Guns in number 3. Number 4, I got Out of Time. Yes, sir. Out of Time. Such a fucking great film where you can literally see how shit is in southern Florida. You know what I mean? The Keys, Miami. Shit was crazy. This was great. This was great. This was like fucking twists and turns. I love this movie. This movie came out back in 2003. I was in high school at the time. Yo, I was on the movie theaters watching this shit. And I wish they had a bigger fucking promo for it. Bigger, like, it deserved a lot bigger push than what it was given. You know what I'm saying? Bigger theaters. I think so. Oh, it was also starring Sanaa Lathan, let me see, Dean Cain, and Eva Mendes. Sexy Sanaa Lathan and sexy Cezalyn Eva Mendes. So, shout out on everyone who was on the cast of Out of Time. Number 5, I gave it to The Siege. Yes, sir. That showed you really what fucking New York was all about. You know what I'm saying? And that film is one of the last films that was able to literally show the World Trade Center, the Twin Towers, you know what I'm saying, which is legendary. If you were able to film with those in the background or get a picture of those 2 buildings, they're legendary. They're iconic to the state of New York and the city of New York City. You know what I'm saying? So, The Siege. It was also starring Annette Bening and the legendary, one of my favorite actors of all time, Bruce Willis. Love it. Fucking love it. That was such a great film. I can watch that over and over again. Number 6, I gave it to Virtuosity. Yes, sir. Virtuosity, which was the first film that Denzel and Russell Crowe co-starred together. It was fucking amazing. You think the Joker was something? You should watch Russell Crowe in Virtuosity. That showed you when it comes down to law enforcement and virtual reality, shit get real, even though it's not. Get it? Yes, I got Virtuosity at number 6. Number 7, I got The Taken of Pelham 123. Yes, sir, The Taken of Pelham 123. That also starred the legendary man himself, Saturday Night Fever's John Travolta. Yes, such a great film. Another New York City film. You know what I'm saying? Show you the subways on how shit get real. Alright, number 8. I gotta give it Salute, the movie Flight. Holy shit. A motherfucker who was drunk is out of his mind, hungover, cocaine and everything, and still saved lives, literally landing a plane that had no power whatsoever. Yo, he should have got an Oscar for that one. I think so. Okay, it was also starring Don Cheadle and John Goodman. Okay, great cast, great story. I loved it. Number 9, I got American Gangster. Yes, sir. Second film that he co-starred with the legendary Russell Crowe. Yeah, it was his perception and his way of describing the story of Frank Lucas, legendary drug lord Frank Lucas. Rest in peace to Frank. You know what I'm saying? I think that was fucking masterful how he did it. It was like, if I'm being honest, watching American Gangster was kind of like Training Day. Kind of, let me see. Training Day mix. I would say Training Day mixed with his character in Two Guns. That's what American Gangster was. It was fucking amazing. That was an all-star cast. You can see a lot of people in that movie. Lots. Cuba Gooding Jr., T.I., Idris Elba, you know what I'm saying? Josh Brolin. Everybody was in this fucking film. You know what I'm saying? American Gangster, salute to that. Universal Pictures really pushed that film. And number 10, I will have to give it to the first Equalizer. I was there in 2014 when that shit came out. That was fucking amazing. Like, crazy. It was fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? I salute that. You know what I mean? Also, let's give a shout out to the trilogy of the Equalizer. Yes, he was able to reunite with the young lady who was co-star with him in Man on Fire. You know what I'm saying? In Equalizer 3. So that's what we do. We dedicated this episode to Denzel Washington and his career. Salute to Denzel, and can't wait to see the rest of the projects that you're gonna finish out your career, so we can you can enjoy the rest of your retirement. You deserved it, buddy. Salute to you, your wife, your kids. John David Washington, who's doing his thing in the industry. So salute to you, man. You're the legend. You're the man. You're the myth. You did it, Denzel Washington. Give it up for his ass. Yeah, my dude. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Give it up for his career. Yeah, we out of here. This is Drop That Podcast. I'm your boy Eddie Jax. This is Film Talk. Subscribe to the page. Like the page. You know what the fuck to do. If you don't like it, fuck you. If you do, love you. Peace.